Hi Geminis, Trishna here. Welcome to your October 2019 reading. So what I'm feeling for you is I feel like you're in a bit of a place of doubt and confusion. And it's extra confusing because I feel like you are trying to decide if you even need to make a decision in the first place. And I also feel like there is maybe this feeling of emptiness. So this can apply, this is a general reading, so it can apply to any area of life, but I'm going to give you an example, maybe like a romantic situation. So maybe you're having some doubts about a certain person, about whether or not there's a future there, about whether or not they're the right partner for you, whether they would be a good partner for you. And because you're not really sure about that, you're trying to decide about whether you need to act on these concerns. Do you need to bring this relationship to an end? Do you need to continue with it? What do you need to do? So you're not even sure, you're not sure whether or not you need to make that decision. You're trying to decide whether that decision even needs to be made at this point in time. And then also because of that, you feel like, because you're not really sure what you're going to do or if things are actually going well, you don't really know how to feel. So if this is a romantic situation, then those emotions, that feeling of love that you normally have, you may feel a little empty because you're not sure if you should continue to love them or if you're going to have to start letting go. So I feel like there's, on some level, something has caused some form of doubt in your mind, whether it was something that a person or a situation, because this is general, so it's not necessarily love related. It's however it applies to you, but maybe a person or situation did something or it said something, or it's just an internal feeling or something that you notice. Like something has caused some level of doubt, and it may be subtle, but I feel like it's there, and it feels uncomfortable because it may have come out of nowhere. You may have been perfectly fine just yesterday, and then all of a sudden now it's like you have these doubts all of a sudden and you're not really sure what to do about them. And the guidance that I'm feeling for you is I feel like this is not the time to be making any decisions. October is not that month. I feel like the month of October is going to go all right for you just because you're going to be in a bit of this back and forth dilemma in your mind. But I feel like this is not the time to make any choices because I think that by the end of the month, a lot of things will be clarified for you. Whatever concerns you have about your relationship and whether or not it has a future, or your job and whether or not you have a future there, or whether or not you can get a promotion there, or whatever it is that you want, that you've been striving for, that suddenly you don't know if it can be yours. That will get clarified by the end of October. And I feel like for most of you, it's going to be positive. And if it doesn't happen by the end of October, it will happen by November. I feel like the beginning of November, you will have a lot more clarity. I think you'll feel a lot more at peace. You'll look back and be glad that you didn't make any choices. You'll look back and feel like, yeah, this was really solid. I'm really glad that I waited and now I know and my concerns are all put to rest and I feel really good about this. So this is not the time to make any decisions. I feel like the outcome will be positive, but regardless, this is not really the time to call any shots. Wait, see what happens, because I really feel like your concerns are going to be put to rest. You're going to feel a lot more at peace because whatever confusion you have is not going to be a confusion by the end of this month, or at the latest by the end of, yeah. Oh wait, this is October, so so the beginning of November, yeah. So, so yeah, by the end of this month, I feel like you will have answers and you will like the answers that you have and you'll be glad that you stuck with whatever it is that you're trying to move forward with. And I also feel like November is going to be a key month for you, Gemini. I feel like whatever it is that you've been wanting, if there's a status change of some sort that you've been wanting, I feel like you're going to get it at the beginning of November. I'm also feeling like November 3rd, but beginning of November. So if you're in a relationship and you've been wanting to get married, I feel like you'll get engaged. If you have been trying to have a baby, I feel like you will get pregnant in November, early November. If you have been working towards a promotion, I feel like you're going to get that promotion at the beginning of November. If you have been working on your business and you've been wanting to see if it's actually going to become something, I feel like you will get that answer at the beginning of November, and it will most likely be positive, most likely be what you have been wanting. So hold out for just a month. You're going to be a lot happier at the beginning of November. You're going to be really happy that you didn't call any shots. And yeah, these concerns are going to be put to rest. So that's what I'm feeling for you for October of 2019. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you were going to get surprised at the beginning of November, I'm sorry I ruined the surprise, but congratulations with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, because that's awesome and that's wonderful and that's great and exciting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am doing extended readings again for these general videos. You can access them on Patreon. That link will be at the very end of this video. It's basically www.patreon.com/Trishna, and I'm going to go into more depth on the situation that we've talked about here. We're going to look into more of the future potentials, what's coming up next, and then what's coming up after that, any obstacles that are in your way, and any guidance that you need to hear in order to overcome those obstacles to make your journey as fun and positive and easy as possible. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I earned your like and your subscribe, and I will see you in my extended video, or I will see you on my next video on YouTube.